Okay, I think we're all running. Fantastic. Right. Good evening, hail brothers and sisters. My name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Back to the Future, the game. It's time to start Chapter 4, or Episode 4. We're still in the dystopian Hill Valley, which I certainly wouldn't want to live there, but we've got to try and, well, Doc's been captured. Don't know what's happened to Marty, but we've got to figure something out. We've got to free Doc, we've got to get the DeLorean fixed, and we've got to fix the whole damn timeline. So, let's get on with it. I think we get previously on, don't we? So, yeah, show goals. Hashtag goals. Probably made that joke before. I don't remember. Oh, here we go. Oop. Citizen Plus. Come on. Wake up, Marty.
What?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Guitar's been locked away. Oh, we're in a cell.
Ah.
Oh, Citizen Plus.
Citizen Plus.
Right. So we've got your waiting room. This is a waiting room, is it? It looks more like a cell. Right. I'm hoping that I'm going to have a slightly easier time with things than I did in the last episode. The chain of logic, like I found towards the end, was a little awkward to follow.
That's not very relaxing.
No, it's not, is it? Can we see out there? What have we got? Ooh, hello.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer!
Knock, knock, hello. Ooh,
I gotta get her attention.
how did you fall off that? For crying out loud. Right. Let's see what stuff we can look at.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Interesting.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Nothing's on. Okay. What are they chatting about? There's an intercom. Is that going to work?
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're
Oh,
using
Jesus.
every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Yeah, you do. Right. The door's not going to work, is it?
Hey, let me out!
Wow, that is some seriously soundproof doorage. Right. Guitar.
Someone's locked up all my stuff.
No, there's even more stuff in. Right,
I'll
so...
never get that combination on my own.
Right, so we've got no inventory whatsoever. That guard outside might be useful. He might. Try the intercom? Can I talk to him?
Hello?
What?
Can I get some food?
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Well, that's a bugger.
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Right, okay. How am I going to injure myself on, like, a newspaper? Do answer me this. Or a paper cut's, like, prohibited or something.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir.
Okay.
There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Did you manage to get the code? Yeah? No?
Never get that combination on my own.
Guessing not, then. Okay.
Hello?
What now?
Can I go see Jennifer?
Can I go visit Jennifer Parker? She's right next door.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
Ugh, that sounded rather... I don't know how that sounded. Right. Okay. Is there anything in here? Camera's on now.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Oh, ha, ha, fantastic. Is there a way I can talk to Jennifer?
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Your door's open.
Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to
Oh,
my first
dear.
Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus. Oh no, Jen, not you too.
Why is your door open?
Why is your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Right. Okay. What time is
Hey,
it?
you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats.
Okay.
How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of control.
I kind of liked it. Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Yeah, and that's surely a good thing, isn't it?
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Okay, I think we've had enough of that then.
Hang around for a few minutes. It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on,
dear.
don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Okay, keep talking to Dad, I guess.
How can I help, son?
Why are you here?
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Oh,
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
yeesh.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. You know your mother. Once she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
I figure that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
Well, you could try. Okay. I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder.
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance.
Ha! What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey!
Good quality
Look!
camera.
I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
It's not really all about that, though, is it? Well, I mean, it is, but, you know what I'm on about. Right, okay. So now that we've got all that, we don't
It's
need...
empty.
Right, that's empty now. Good. Let's have a look at the hints. Let's see. Hard Rock and Jen started becoming a Citizen Plus pod person. So we need some riffs.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
Okay, right.
stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
That was kind of creepily delivered, but okay, I get your point. Guitar into the squawk box?
Okay, Jane, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, God.
Oh, Martin.
Okay, that's better.
What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
No, it isn't, is it?
Yeah, well, neither is this.
Oh,
What
Christ!
scrambles my brain? You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here. Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but you don't have to do it. Come on.
Nice. Good to know that Star Wars still exists in this timeline. Okay. So, away we go. Right, okay. I have to select the door to be able to walk through it. Good to know.
Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
I'll bet you
Miss
do.
Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then.
Do we?
But first...
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Bite me.
Rock and roll.
Right, okay, we're out of that. Can we... What's
There's
that?
no one in my cell to talk to.
Oh, I thought we were looking at the file that was next to it. Right, so... There's Edna.
I used to think she was a little annoying, but now she's just plain evil.
She certainly is. Right, there was another thing in there that I could look at. Microphone. Okay. Oh, that's taking me all the way around.
That
There's...
speaker looks really familiar.
It certainly does, doesn't it?
Stop fighting it, darling. You're only hurting yourself.
Right, what have we got down here? There's a scent dispenser.
Looks like a giant air freshener. Weird.
Ooh, yeah.
Jeez, it looks miserable.
Oh, I can't imagine I would want to go through that anyway, would you? Anything in here that's worth looking at? Oh, beg your pardon?
Hey, get me out of here.
Sorry, can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though.
Is that, what was his name? I forget. Douchebag from the last one.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Oh.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
What's this guy's deal?
Hey.
Shh, busy.
Okay.
Disengage occipital overrides.
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
And?
And the last thing I need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior into a drooling rutabaga.
Is there a problem over there, citizen?
No problem, ma'am.
Good. Let's get back to it.
Okay, so I got to get this guy away from the console. Right. Crack under
It's
the
like a
door.
little crack between the door and the floor.
Okay. Who's in this room?
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak
Oh, is this
going
going to be Biff? Ooh. Yep.
I should have known. Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway.
You want out?
Want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work.
Oh, what a shame. Guess
Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is?
who?
Peekaboo.
Oh, yeah, that's pissed him off. Eat your pill.
Guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Oh. Nope.
Don't
Okay.
worry, Emmett. It'll all be over soon.
I'd never get my hand under there.
Okay, I need something to get that pill. Have I got anything? Ooh, could that work? Aha, I know what to do now. Right,
Hi, Biff.
eat your pill.
Come on, Biff. Just swallow your pill.
Aha, there we go. Nice. Newspaper? Swoosh.
Oh, Biff spit.
Never mind, it's important. We got the thing we need. Okay, that's the door into the control room. I don't want to go in there yet. I just don't think I do. Which way are we going? What the hell? Okay. Can I presumably crack open the pill into this guy's soda?
Is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, he left
Aha.
a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Nice. How you feeling? Oh dear.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
Probably.
You, God!
Yes.
Who, me? I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Okay.
Sure.
That's an awful lot of
Hey, Doc,
responsibility.
I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
What are you doing over there, citizen?
Alright.
Jeez,
Ugh.
where's the off button on this thing?
It's a very
Hey, an
good question.
equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
God. Right, olfactory slider, a gastrosensory slider, the guard, tactile slider, volume slider, optics. Okay, God. Taking control of Citizen Brown, Citizen Plus procedure, but you still can't just waltz down there and wheel him out. Okay.
No, no.
What, do I have to listen out to, what he's saying, maybe?
Optics.
Ooh, dear no. No, let's turn that back down. Oh, God, sorry, Doc. I don't know. What do we want to go with? Olfactory?
Olfactory? I think I know what that means.
Oof, Jesus.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful.
Okay.
I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Edna, please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Gastrosensory.
So we play with all of these just to fuck with them? Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, no, not doing that one. Tactile?
Tactile.
Maybe? Okay.
Whoa! Sorry.
Okay, I suppose if they'd been fiddling around with the olfactory, if I turn that back down, will it... Oh.
It's jammed.
Okay, that's not going anywhere.
Don't worry, dear. After we're done repairing your damaged mind, we'll fix young Mr. McFly, too.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Volume. Finally, a word I can understand.
Sorry if you go deaf, Duck. Ah. Nice.
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Okay, right. Is this... Could I plug the guitar in?
I can't plug my guitar into that.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, so...
Did I lose control?
Oh, dearest. You never had control. That's why you needed me in the first place.
Can we get round into here? Considering Edna and the guard are downstairs. Is there anything else that I should be looking at? Microphone?
Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
What was that?
Nothing. Could I... switch the... Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Get my friend out of here, you nutcase.
Oh.
Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa.
I think you should just run. Oh, yes!
Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
That was rewarding. Oh, thank God, the game was frozen.
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert.
Uh-oh.
Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your home until the situation has been resolved.
We're not loose in the courthouse, we're outside the courthouse. Right, where are we? Where have we hidden? In the bins? Yep. Right.
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Hush.
Yeah.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
Right, what do we do now?
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Ooh, ooh.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess.
Right. Where is the DeLorean anyway?
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why? Is that significant?
Yep.
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Isn't it just? Oh, God. Bloody hell, George.
Dad. No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, now, but back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong.
Was it?
At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Hmm.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Ooh.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Okay.
Great, let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
Why?
Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there,
Right.
you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Few seconds. Oh, okay.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Okay. Well, where do I go from here? Do I literally just sit here and wait? Sit in
He's
my
not
bin?
coming back.
Well, you bloody hell.
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built.
Hmm. He's capable of doing great things without you.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too. Not the only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay, well...
You've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
No, probably wouldn't.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
Yes! Looking much better.
1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past.
6 months, bloody hell.
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. It was all worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Mark, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
That's very true.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Fine, leave.
We will. You'll try.
I run this town.
You're gonna run this town if there's no town left to run.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
Right, now where the fuck are we going to end up this time? Well, obviously we're going to end up in 1931, I hope. Are we going to get the right date?
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Ugh, luckily my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
What about it?
What about it?
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation.
Oh, of course.
It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to now.
But you're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
What is it?
Town Square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to... Go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something. I mean, right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Okay. Right. We've got to go and chat to Emmett. We've got to go and convince him to go and see Frankenstein. How you doing, buddy?
Michael!
Hello.
You do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
In a mental reconditioning facility. 1986.
Oh, you know, here and there. You're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady.
Yeah.
I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine.
Trust that first impression.
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked the rocket car.
But...
more trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Social utility?
Social utility? Since when do you care about...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
Oh dear.
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here.
It's only been one day.
What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Corleone.
October 12th? Doc?
Things cocked up a little bit, didn't they? Back to the courthouse then. Cinematic over-the-shoulder camera is rather fancy. Right. Where is he?
Come to think of it, it is Christmas for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and Teenage You is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Oh, phrasing.
Plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk Teenage You out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Yeah.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
Well, that's helpful. You know, good to know. Right, okay, so... It's gonna be fun, I think. Fun's not the word.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Oh, nope,
I'll
they're
talk
fucked.
to her. You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
Well, it keeps him local, I guess. Right. So, what have we got? We got Dr. DeLorean, the Cars of the Future tent. Arthur is hanging out over there as well. And we've got Edna, obviously. I just noticed the music that's playing in the background. That's really nice. Right, there's a guy. Okay, try talking to Edna, I guess. Do we have to?
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... oh, dear.
Mr. Corleone! You do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Preventing a terrible future.
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did.
Yeah, I suppose.
Have you seen
But,
Emmett?
nope.
No.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Oh dear. Yeah. First impressions are telling.
Well, you know, those gut instincts are important. If you disliked him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Corleone, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T.
Okay.
That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Geez, right, okay. Is there anything around this side that I could maybe be inspecting? I don't quite know. Truck.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Yeah, I hope you do as well. Okay. There's a street, there's a guy, there's a truck, there's an Edna, and an Arthur. I'm gonna talk to the guy, I guess.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight.
Yeah.
Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds.
You're very angry.
Got official business here?
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers.
Jeez.
You look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
Isn't he one of Tannen's blokes? Certainly seems it. Right, can we try talking to Arthur?
Hey, Artie. Officer.
Officer?
Right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Oh dear, oh, come on.
Can't talk right now.
Right, okay. So I need to keep talking to Edna, I guess.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Corleone, you know that?
No, would I?
His
Oh, good.
physical appearance, for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Oh, good.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Oh,
Good brain.
key words, I see.
And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's your game?
Just curious. Just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Okay. I suppose we could find out what the mental alignment meter is. I'm assuming it's something that was like a precursor to the Citizen Plus program.
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention! Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course! What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or, anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
I see. Okay, well, you don't know Emmett like I do.
You say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
He stole a train?
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
Well, you know, yes.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
I suppose.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, you know, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
Okay, so I think...
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Ooh, hello.
Hey, Artie. You see my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Oh, she's decked out like some sort of like 1930s sci-fi Thor. Right. We need to get Edna to... Right, she thinks that Emmett won't look at another woman. Ugh. Right, can we get Doc to help at all?
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well,
Damn.
we'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
I like that just instant line of, you know, I'll be here if you need help. You need help. Right.
Edna doesn't seem to care much for Trixie Trotter.
She never could get past the fact that Trixie had been Kid Tannen's ma.
Okay. What's the DeLorean doing?
What's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Okay.
It worked. Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
What the...
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
Oh, good.
What?
I'm glad you did that.
Diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Okay.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Oh, shut up, you.
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Well, there is a truck. Right, so I've got to get to Emmett's lab. What the hell is this thing? Is it a diorama of a...
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
We press the button?
The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Oh, 10 million people living in Hill Valley. Yeah, okay, that's really gonna happen, isn't it? Okay. Right, yeah, let's try and get over to this truck.
No keys. I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
Okay, well, we're not going with that, then. You talk to Trixie, maybe?
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? at the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's
Totally
actually
sound
why I'm
like
here.
you're with it. Right, okay. What are you doing?
So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Oh, yeah.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess-like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women, too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So, you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests. And on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So, Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
Okay. Well, do you want to help me with do you want to do a little favor for me?
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
You see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Oh.
Damn.
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techni, Muse of Progress.
Okay.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Adieu. Okay.
If I'm gonna get to Emmett's, I need to find some wheels.
Yeah, we do. Let's check the Cars of the Future thing. Check the tent. Maybe we'll find something in there. Any chance of getting in?
Come see the Cars of the Future. Brought to you by Statler DeSoto.
Okay, no.
Hey, Artie. Can't talk right now.
Okay, never mind. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight.
Okay. Right. Never mind. Alright, I haven't got anything that's going to help me out, have I? Right. What's there? Oh, front door. Can I go in?
Yeah?
When does the expo open?
No.
Yeah? Tonight.
No, I can't get in. Okay. What am I looking for? 'Cause I can't use the truck because I haven't got keys for it. What's this shower head thing? Or is it just going to keep looking at the diorama or something? Oh, hang on. I think I see. Is it that monorail thing? The train of the future? It's just a skateboard.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I'll check on him for you.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut, tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Okie dokie. Him and his sneaky games. Right.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Certainly hope so as well. Oh, yeah! Traveling in style.
Emmett?
Oh, what?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the expo.
Oh, dear.
The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now what's next. Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Yeah.
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Maybe you should build a time machine instead. Yeah. Right. What have we got here? That's the exit. Odd-looking printer. Oh, God. Where are we going?
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you. Hey.
Oh,
the test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
Right, okay.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout. Yes.
Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Right. Okay.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Right, stack of mind
What's
maps.
This?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
No, that's really just fucking creepy. Okay, so who have we got on the oil can? Have I got to muss up the
What's this?
That's
Mess
a
up
can
the
of
suit.
used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
Okay, well, I got that. That's in my pocket now. Right, got to convince Edna that Emmett is a slob.
Ew.
Ugh, did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on.
Alright, sorry.
Well, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
Ooh, okay. Okay, that's triggered something.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
Okay.
Scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
It's not so good. I don't know. It's fine.
It's fine.
Really?
Really.
Well, that's a relief. You have no idea how long it took to find one in my mother's photo album that Edna approved of.
Okay. Slide advancer. Ooh.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Okay. Test switch. Right. So I got a rough idea of what I need to be doing. Woo! Jesus!
Careful. Don't let all the flavor escape.
Okay. So, boom. Right, that's not working.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Okay, so I'm presuming what I need to do is I need to make a mind map for Doc. Or for Emmett.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it... Whoa!
Oh!
Sends out an electric shock.
Okay, so that's a negative thing. Projection
Could
screen.
we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Michael, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
Definitely. Right, so we've got Kid's mind map and Emmett's.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Yeah, so that's what we got to do. We've got to try and create a new mind map. Or maybe just try and swap out... Can I get, like, the one that I made?
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
There's no chance of getting the other one out.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Okay, let me flip that again, because that gave a negative response to...
Ew.
Right. So... Try that again. Is it going to do anything? Is it going to print a bloody thing? Ah, I think...
Oh.
Aha! There we go. And... Let's go for this. Yeah, okay, I don't know if that's everything that needs to be done.
Mind if I...
Go ahead.
Right, okay, there we are. Hooligan.
Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
Okay, never mind, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, right, slide advancer. Yes? Okay, I don't know who this... Who is this person? John Wilkes Booth. Okay. Is that a good one? I don't know. Switch the valve over.
Guess it's already stinky enough in here.
Right, okay, I can't do anything about that then, so... Let's do the next one. Whatever's next. Don't know what's going on. No idea. Do I want just constant negative responses or something? I don't know. Negative or indifferent? I mean, I don't know who these people are. That's a photo of a tannin. Okay. So maybe we want that instead. Yes?
Ah, that smells much better. That smells good.
Is that what I want to do? Oh no. I'm fuck if I know.
Ew.
Alright, let's try this again, see what we've got. So, maybe I need to reset it to default every time. I don't know. Innocent looking child. Right, okay. No. Right, switch that.
Ew.
Does that make a difference? I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know how to get this whole setup to work. Like, it doesn't tell me what each thing is. Right, so photo of Trixie. So that needs to be like a positive thing, doesn't it? Okay, well, let's see how that worked out. Running through this.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps. Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
I'm sure it's not completely skewed. Right, mind map. Let's try this. Layabout.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Right, what is the bottom? Degenerate criminal. Oh, God, okay. Right. So, I can't check the slide without the thing being
only
on.
Works while the mind map test is active.
Right, okay. I've got anything I can write on. I want to try and make a list of what I need for these responses. So, let's flip the switch on. Get the test going. Okay, so first off is going to be Edna. So, first one is going to be, we want red. This is going to be a slow and arduous process of just figuring all these things out one by one, I reckon. Right, John Wilkes Booth. What are we going to want for that? Is it going to be... He's the bloke who shot Lincoln, isn't he?
Wait, I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So I guess he's supposed to be a negative figure.
Right, so we want green on that one. Okay, that would be Officer Parker.
It's Danny Parker. He's a cop, so I guess he's supposed to get a positive response from model citizens.
Okay, I think I know what I'm doing with this. It's just... slow. That is a tannin, I think. Doesn't matter who, it's just a tannin. Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a canon, so I guess he's a negative figure.
Okay, right. Innocent-looking child. Looks like it's being held at gunpoint while the photo's being taken.
Hey, I remember that picture from Edna's apartment in 1986. It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure.
So, red on that one. And then photo with Trixie, so we want green. So, red, green, red, green, red, green. Easy enough, I reckon.
Trixie. I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure.
And I think that's the end of it, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Right. Don't know what we got from that. We're all in different responses, so I suppose we could try it. Layabout. Okay.
That's not a great...
Right, well, we'll try this again. So we'll start off with the valve on.
Ew.
Or valve open. Gives us the negative response. And let's begin the test. This is going to be slow and painful. Oh, God damn it. Right, never mind. Turn that off. Why was that not on?
Ew.
Hold on, keep the place a stinking.
Ew.
Yes. Yes, no. Why will the room not stay stinking?
Ew.
Right, we're starting with a negative response. Don't know if it means it's going to be... if he's going to start indifferent or not. Okay, I don't know. We'll...
Ew.
Right, so it's only once the test is active that these effects will continue to change, affect things. So we need to make it green. Get that stew pot open.
That smells good.
Right, and change the slide. Yeah, did that work? I'm guessing. I don't know whether I need to be making these changes before or after I flip the slides. But I don't know. I'll keep trying this. I'll see whether or not I have any luck. Right, there we go. Officer Parker. Yeah, I think I need to make the adjustments to whatever the scent is when the slide changes over, I think. And then I'll test this and we'll see.
That smells good.
go, picture of a tenant.
Ew. Ew.
Next one's the child, then it's going to be a picture of Trixie, and then we're done. I hope that I've got this right. I hope I've been doing this in the right order, because, man, has this been tedious.
That smells good.
Last one. Okay. And we're done. Someone tells me I've done that completely wrong, though. I suppose we better test it. Honest Joe. Oh, for crying
It's a
out
little
loud.
better, but if I want Edna to break up with Emmett, I'll have to do a lot worse.
How did I get Honest Joe from that one? Oh, I better did everything in reverse, didn't I? Okay, so... Right, let's try this again. Okay, so it makes a start. So we want the indifferent response. But we want to make negative response going into the next picture. Let's try this.
That smells good.
Okay, next. Right, back to red now. Ay, ay, ay.
Ew.
Wouldn't be so bad if I could just skip some, like, all of this nonsense.
Ew.
Or just, like, all of the little cutscene-y bits. Just let me flip the switches, let me turn the valves, let me get the thing over and done with. Right. Right. Back to green.
That smells good.
Valve. Come on. Nearly done with this, I hope. I really hope I'm getting this right this time. I understand what I need to be doing. It's just... I can't tell if I'm on the right track or not until I get the entire test done, and the entire test takes like a good fucking 5 minutes of... That's more than that, I reckon. I don't know. Right, now get the stew pot going. Let that stew fill the air. This garage is going to smell something fucking weird at the moment.
That smells good.
Yeah, better. Right. End the test. Okay, how does that turn out? Is that...
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps shoring out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Okay.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
There's generally a good rule of thumb... Well, it's generally a good rule to say that I've done it properly this time. Degenerate criminal, please? Oh, yes.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map, and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mind map. Swappo.
Okay, Emmett. Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card.
Oh, Jesus.
We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna, kill me if I forgot that.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet.
It might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
Right. Okay, well, we've managed to do that bit. Now...
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
Fair enough. Right, so I need to do something with the can of oil.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa!
Oh, dear.
Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Oh.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Okay,
It'll make a
okay.
fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Right.
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Ooh.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Okay. So...
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Isn't it just? Okay, so...
What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Okay, so... What could we do? Let's good for cleaning off all sorts of sticky substances, or grimy substances, or whatever. Okay, nope, we're gonna exit.
What?
Beg your pardon?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Oh?
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Oh dear.
No.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now. No.
Oh dear.
Right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
Oh, great.
Welcome.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Okay. Whee! And we're back. Okay, so I got a rough idea of where I need to be going with things. I'm going to need to talk to Doc in a few minutes. But I'm going to go and take a quick break. I'm going to go and make myself a fresh drink. And I will be right back. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. Okay, we're back. And we gotta figure out what to do. So, MS Cleanser is good for cleaning all sorts of sticky substances. Right.
Doc
DeLorean?
said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Nope, no green light yet.
Okay, spray bottle. Could I use that in the DeLorean? Aha, right.
It'll be safe in there.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Okay, right. Well, there's the Hill Valley of the Past is open now. Is that... It really is just one of these volcano things. The stereotypical school science project.
Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past. Okay, if this dinosaur is called a Tanninosaurus, I'm gonna... Oh.
Alright, let's press the button. I'm intrigued. Can I? There we are. Thank you.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Urban, reminding you fur is forever.
Right, okay. Yeah. Okay, so what could we... I don't know, do we maybe want to use the... I'm assuming that... Can we go and pick this up again? Right.
Emmett's formula. Still as good as new. Never know when I might need to get some sticky substances out of some clothes.
Okay, do you want to maybe try it on this tar stuff that's here? Yeah? No? I don't know. Spray bottle on the diorama.
That doesn't need cleaning.
No. Okay. Do you want to maybe use the can of oil on this?
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
This is where I'm going to start struggling. I'm sure of it. Let's talk to Arthur.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, Mr. G-Man. How's the, undercover operation?
If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now.
Certainly hope
when
so.
It's time for me to play my part. Just say the word.
Right. So, have you met Sylvia?
You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
Alright, Trixie sure looks nice.
I like Trixie's new outfit.
Cost the expo $14.89, but it was worth every penny. After all, she's the public face of the expo. Techne, muse of progress.
Okay.
So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant and paymaster.
Hey, you're coming up in the world.
And none of it would have happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
I don't suppose you miss working for Kid Tannen.
No sirree, Bob. I don't know how I ever got mixed up with an abusive, gun-toting thug like that. He even stiffed me on overtime pay.
What a dick.
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high-technology center?
That's a very fair point.
Keep doing what you're doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's our, code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Okay. Right, okay. What do we need to do? Need to talk to Doc?
Hey, Doc. Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
Light's not green yet.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, that.
The light's still red.
The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
Okay.
It's about Edna.
Don't worry. She's not going anywhere right now.
That's good, but...
Can you tell me anything about him?
Have you found out anything that can help me?
Only that she's stubborn, argumentative, and completely convinced of her own moral superiority.
Great, thanks, Doc. That really helps. What are you two talking about anyway?
It's a private matter. I promised I'd keep it between us, for the present.
I see.
She isn't starting to get under your skin, is she?
Heavens, no. The memory of her older self wheeling me into the reconditioning chamber is just too strong. The younger version is decidedly more attractive, though.
Oh, for God's sake. Doc.
On another subject.
Less distasteful, I hope.
Well, certainly hope so, yes.
I swiped this from Emmett's, your lab.
My
It's
anti-stick, anti-stain formula. I remember it well. I had high hopes for that concoction, until I discovered that it decays into a cloth-shredding enzyme after 12 hours.
That's what your younger self said.
Right,
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Are we?
Tell me. No, don't. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Right, okay. Right, okay, I think I've got an idea now. I think what I need to I need to... let's put the spray bottle back into the DeLorean. Do I need to find a green bulb? Or do I need to find a way to turn that bulb green? Is there going to be a green light bulb anywhere? Not that I can see. What do all of these buttons do?
Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm sure that's great. Don't really care.
It's not as nice as my truck back in...
Right, I've done that. Diamond-shaped prism. Can I maybe have that? Where are we going for this?
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
What else have we got on this thing? Courthouse of the Future, shower head.
I wonder if that has a massage setting.
Probably not. Right. So...
I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981.
It would be pretty cool. Okay, I don't know what I can do for any of this stuff. Presumably, I need to use bits of the dioramas to help out.
Maybe when Real Doc comes back, we'll take a trip to see a dinosaur.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a wise decision, doesn't it?
Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar.
Right, okay. I think I finally figured out what I need to use my bloody spray bottle on.
Emmett's formula. Still is never know.
Right, so we need to go and get that fur thing. Oh dear, sneeze. Sneeze! Bloody hell. Oh, I felt that brewing, and there was no stopping it.
That doesn't need cleaning.
Oh, for God's sake, you're looking at the wrong thing. Right, spray bottle on the caveman. Yes?
Good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
That would have been awful, wouldn't it?
Out of those furs, shall we?
Right. How are we going to use that? Oh, can I maybe use that to grab the diamond thing?
That really doesn't need the added tackiness of dead animal pelts.
Yeah, that's a shame. Okay. I get the feeling that I need to kind of take these things apart a little bit.
Wonder if that...
But I don't know how. volcano? Gonna do anything with that?
That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair.
Maybe fill it with oil? No, I need that for messing up Doc's suit, don't I? Okay. I'm presuming I need to put the spray bottle back in the DeLorean. How's the light?
The light's green.
Aha!
That means Doc can
Fantastic.
take the DeLorean out again.
I did enough. I need to get round.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
Light's green.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
Alright, fingers crossed this will work. Off he goes. And?
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Oh dear.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Okay. Have I done enough yet?
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Do I still need it for something then? Or pop it back in, I guess?
Nope, no green light yet.
Right. Oh man, am I stumped. So it needs another couple of hours before I can age it. Tell him if it's time for another test, but he's not going to go for it, is he?
I see. Well,
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me.
Mr. Sagan, take your...
Much obliged.
Right.
Yes?
The light's not green yet. Okay. I'm trying to get Trixie to help.
I suggested a little scheme to Trixie, but I don't know if she's going to go along with it.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Okay.
About that gizmo you got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's still red.
The analysis can take a while or another test.
Right, okay. Can't do anything until the light goes green again. So I don't know. Talk to Trixie, maybe?
To all who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas. Up here.
Right.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Right, okay.
Techne, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Artie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
What's Artie's job?
Oh, he's a real high muckety-muck at the expo. He's in charge of all the money, and the hiring and firing.
Hey, not bad.
You're telling me, and super respectable, too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
Yeah, I'll bet.
It's good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay. And if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Nah, we're keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that. How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm? Whose
Right.
idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Audie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
Well, I've no idea what the fuck she means by that anyway,
Don't
so...
be a stranger.
I'll try. Right, get Trixie angry at Edna. That's what I need to do. Because Edna does something mean to her. Alright, so we're going to talk to Edna, I guess?
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this.
Okay, I talked to Trixie.
Found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that.
Oh dear.
I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Are they really? Do you want to get Trixie fired?
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
Okay, you get her fired in a heartbeat?
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
And what would that be?
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Okay. Oh, hello. There's somebody over here by this truck. Oh, it's Cuball.
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Hello.
Buddy, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I...
Sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
'Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
Oh, that sucks, doesn't it?
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just, well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
I guess.
So what's so, toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
I hijacked a train.
Last year, I drove a train off a cliff.
Why'd you do that?
You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure. It's a long story.
All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
With a moose?
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
I bet you do.
Have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
No.
I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, Okay.
Okay, so.
You heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
Oh, that makes sense.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Don't rat me out, Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Right, okay, we can use those.
Hang loose, pal.
Somehow.
So funny, mister.
Yeah, I guess I do. Right, do we maybe want to show the postcard to Trixie?
I just want to make sure. Is this you on this postcard?
Yeah, that was my first photo shoot. You want me to autograph it?
That's okay.
What is...
Trixie sure got some nice, antlers. This is definitely something Edna wouldn't approve of.
That is one miserable looking moose, I've got to say. Okay, so we'll go show this to Edna, I guess. For better or worse.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here?
Ooh.
Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Oh, dear.
Let's talk.
Ooh, okay, here we go. Right, what do we need? What do we need to do? Trixie?
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlourmaid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Right. I'm not surprised.
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Okay. Well, I got you a fur.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work.
Okay.
How about the diamond in the photo album?
I'll get them to you.
How in the hell we're going to get this diamond, I don't know.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
Use the guitar to prod it down?
But I can't reach it.
Nope. Use the guitar to whack the shower head.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
I'm not asking you to plug your guitar into that. Fuck's sake, Marty. Right, I guess back to... Where are you going? Marty, for fuck's sake. Right, there we go. Right, let's go.
How's it hanging, Emmett?
No time for small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
Okay. So, right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for some sort of photo album. What have we got in here? Record player, Emmett, mind map helmet. Take the easel? Take the photo off that?
What are you looking at?
Your picture.
Why? Is something wrong?
It's not so good.
You look a little... constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, that's a word.
Just on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one.
Right.
Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Right. Get some pictures of Emmett as a baby. Right. Okay.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Like ever. Don't mention it ever again. Okay. Back this way. Oh, let's see how the Wasamadoo is doing. The DeLorean. Nope. Come on, DeLorean. There we are. How's the light?
Hey, the light's green.
Nice. Okay, we can go and do that. Hopefully age it another couple of hours.
Firm in your intentions?
I am.
Then that's that. And yet, I can't help feeling I can talk to you.
Okay. Doc, can I borrow you for a second? Yep, Carl,
Sorry,
yes?
Miss Spacey.
Call me Edna.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Light's green.
Chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success.
Let's hope.
I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Oh, good.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
How bad?
How much?
8 hours this
Oh.
time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling in there, you can... Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Let it go.
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Okay. Thank God you dropped that.
Age to perfection.
Time to go.
Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Oh dear. A PDA.
Oh my.
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
No, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
Talk to Emmett, it's kind of important.
It'll have to wait until later. Emmett's got a lot to do before the expo opens.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Isn't that right, darling?
You know it, Schnookums.
Schnookums?
You can talk to him later.
Carl wants to talk to you again.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
Lead on the speakeasy arsonist?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure of that.
I wish.
Yeah, we wish he was distracted. Right, cleanse the shower. We need to put... Oh, we need to fix the spray
That
bottle.
doesn't need to be sprayed by fabric-destroying enzymes.
Right. Okay. So, can of oil. Whoop.
Emmett?
What?
Your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
No, that lot's fine. Okay. Let's just use the spray bottle on him then. Let's go full tilt with this.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash.
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be. Now all I have to do is set up Edna to think that Emmett's fooling around on her, and everything will be ready to go.
Okay. So I need to find something to be able to reach that diamond. Is there anything here that I can use? I don't think there is there? No, I don't think I'm going to find anything. Okay. Or...
Oh.
Okay. Back to... Let's get back, and we'll see what we can do down this side of everything.
Marty!
Doc!
What's all the activity?
All the hustle and bustle.
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Oh dear.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh.
You fixed a DeLorean?
You got the time circuits fixed.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and...
You don't want me to do it, do you?
In the timeline you're from...
The right timeline?
Yes. I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up...
Miserable old cow.
Yelling
at kids. It's best not to know.
You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah, but...
And it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
She's going to be alone and miserable.
To be honest, she ends up kind of sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, you know, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you.
She's trying to erase your brain. She turned Hill Valley into a police state. We'll go with that.
Her influence that led you to take over Hill Valley and turn it into this nightmare state.
Come now. It wasn't as bad as all that. The crime rate was low, and the uniforms were nice.
Oh, really?
I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we could find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
I can't.
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes?
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Oof. Ouch. Oh. Where's he going? Right, do I need to grab this dinosaur? Is that going to be... Can I grab the dinosaur? I don't know. I'm trying to think if that's going to be something that will help me get the wasamajig. So I really need to be able to reach this diamond. I mean, why do you have to try and reach it from this side? Why do you have to walk all the way around? Why can't you just climb up onto the thing?
Nice rock.
Yeah, I know it is. Oh, God. Yes, I know there's a diamond-shaped object. Impatience is a virtue when attempting to get the Right, are there buttons that I can press?
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware.
Uh-huh.
Hardware, serving our fair cities and artificial rainbow, reassuring all the
there we go.
Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
Nailed it. Right. I think I got everything I need.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
How about the diamond in the photo album?
I'll get him to you.
I've got him. Just fucking give him to her. Jeez.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up, and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. Now bring me that photo album, and we'll be in business.
Got it. Right here.
I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, there he goes. Right. Let's see how well this will work.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
No, hello, Michael.
Hello.
I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have.
More of that bloody oil. This is...
Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just got to ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply got to get it off my chest.
Oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
My formula. Oh. Don't look. Turn your head. I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
It's Lathrop Brown.
Huh?
Trixie Trotter. How do you know this woman?
I don't. I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on. Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well, don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see?
Indifferent?
The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Boom, 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 boom.
A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I
Oh.
never want to see you again.
Oh, jeez.
Rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
Oh, bloody hell.
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
Oh, jeez. This is... How is this going to end?
Emmett!
Back to the courthouse, eh?
Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
Oh, he's up on the roof, isn't he?
The story is over.
Listen to me.
Listen to me, Emmett. Do exactly as I say. Don't do anything.
Why not? Listening to you has worked out so well for me thus far.
What's he got rigged up there?
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh.
Tell me more.
What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need...
Ooh. Get a good shock.
to give your system a jolt. Taking a thriller like Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore, and I never will.
Don't give me that. You care.
You care about inventing.
You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention.
Those numbers don't add up.
Any good?
How about...
Oh, the light bulb.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
He's gonna get struck by lightning, isn't he?
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Oh, dear.
Telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
God.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why, you're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
You care about me?
Me? You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Michael Corleone. Or is that even your real name?
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why did you ruin my life?
Did it for your own good.
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
Oh, but there's more to it, see.
Your
father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
That is true.
I know exactly what I'm doing. See?
For the sake of everybody's future.
I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from.
In
1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right.
Alright, okay.
Just try.
Did it for the hell of it.
I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist.
You're delusional.
What a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me?
Ooh, okay. Oh dear.
Great Scott, I've got it.
Do you?
Solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like
a bolt of lightning?
Exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
You're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
It is 8.
Get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Oh god. Ooh. Jesus. Right. How the bloody hell do I save him? Clock.
The expo's already started.
Okay. Hatch. What can I do here? What do I do? Throw algae cakes at him? Nah.
I don't think so.
Right.
Hey, Emmett!
What?
I guess he can't hear me from down here. It's not going anywhere.
Can I maybe use the mind map helmet for something or other?
I don't think he needs it now.
Right. Rope. There we are.
I can't undo the knot.
I haven't got anything that I can cut it with, have I? I mean, it's not like they're gonna... The truck.
Should I go for help? Better not leave him.
No.
This rope is made of solid hemp. I can't tear it loose.
I need something to cut it with. Algae?
Maybe not. Not sure what that'll do. Not sure what that'll do. It's not going anywhere.
No, I gathered that. Right. Back out onto the roof, I guess.
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Aha! Right. Presumably, I need to swing. Yes?
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
Right. Okay. Well...
It's not going anywhere.
Okay, I need to find something that I can cut the rope with. Yes? Where am I going to find something to cut the rope?
This rope is made of solid hemp. This rope is... Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now.
I don't care if he needs it. I need to know if I can cut the bloody thing. Right, everything I need is going to be here. I've just got to find the right thing.
I don't have a choice.
Emmett!
What?
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula.
Aha, that'll do. Never mind.
Hanging.
Very.
Okay, where did he drop that? Aha.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Yeah, it is. Right, we use that on the rope or the statue bit. There we go. Nice.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Right. Rope. Down we go. Oh, watch out for that rope burn. Right. This way. Right, okay. Well, this is a very unintuitive way of doing things. Right. We got him. Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Your pants, they're stuck. Do something before we're crushed.
Oh, God's sake.
It's not going anywhere.
No, I noticed. I got the spray bottle. Use that on statue.
What are you doing?
Trust me. Hold on.
Hey, there we go.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
I thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Very fair point. Oh dear.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with a nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends.
Oh dear.
Tell me, how much do you know about Michael Corleone?
Well, Doc.
Let me explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Okay. That's going to be an interesting direction to take the final episode. So, next Wednesday we will be catching up with that. We'll be bringing this series to a conclusion. I do still find it difficult with some of the chain of logic sort of stuff. I mean, I do appreciate that the game gives hints, but it's been good fun. I am going to be looking forward to playing some more of this as next week rolls around. But I'm going to wrap things up for tonight, and I'm just going to say thank you to anybody that's been watching. Chat's been quiet, which is not too bad. I will be back, obviously, tomorrow with a brand new Let's Play on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with any new content that's coming out on the YouTube channel. Chuck me a follow on Twitch. I will be back before the week is out with some more Final Fantasy VIII. So hopefully I shall see some faces and some names sometime soon. But for now, I'm going to wrap this stream up here and just say thank you once again for watching. That was very loud. And I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off.